everybody. How are you today? Happy
good.
Thursday.
Not
Yeah,
good.
no, he's not good, but the rest of us.
Call me grumpy.
I'm enjoying it because these wings are delicious.
Good. Mark's eating. We got knocked out by the storm, so we're going to record this, and I'm going to have it up around 10 o'clock tonight. Right?
If you say so.
Sounds good to me, man.
Okay. So let's do a show then.
All right, let's do a show.
Well, you guys talk about what you got to talk about. I'm going to eat my wings.
I know. Hard to do a show. These wings are too good here, huh?
Ace Cafe, good wings.
How come JD didn't get in
The
there?
fish and chips. I'm waiting for the fish and chips.
Oh,
I might have to leave a little bit to get the fish and chips.
You got to leave.
I may.
Well,
I'm sure they'll bring them over.
I'll tell you. What a crew.
I'm telling you.
All right, shall we talk a little bit about tonight's show?
Yeah, let's go into what we're going to be airing a little later.
All right. Well, first of all, our first clip is going to be the Ace Cafe Then and Now.
Okay.
And you're going to see some cuts of what the building looked like when they were doing construction, and then you're going to see what it looks like when it was finished. Okay? And then, I'm not even sure when this was. I think it was October. And in October, we went to the Turkey Run at Daytona.
Yeah.
And we stopped at a place called DJ's Deck. And Hank Stone argued with me and found out that he was wrong. And the reason he was wrong was because he said there was no sunset on the East Coast. You're going to see a great sunset today.
There you go.
And Hank had to apologize. He said how right I was. I love it when people tell me I'm right. And then we've got the stunt rider.
Yep, BMW stunt rider.
And his name is Teach McNeil.
Yep.
And he rode a BMW here. It was on Sunday. Did some great stunts.
Not just any BMW.
A stock.
It's a stock. You can ride it right out of the showroom.
And I think that's where he got it from. Now the last one, I don't know. What's the last one?
That's the annual in-house poker run. That's the one Mark's been talking about, but he's eating right now,
Hey.
so.
I know it's Carolina at the Foxhead Lounge. It's the first ever they did an in-house poker run. So instead of going on a ride that day because it was so hot, we just set booze up all around the bar on the inside, so you can just draw your cards right there.
All right.
Sounds like
Did
fun.
you win?
I don't enter the contest, man.
Well, you need to play and give me your winnings.
No, we
Well,
donate
you gonna
all
pay
the
for his
winnings
losing?
right back to whoever for the charity is.
Okay.
All right. Well, what do you say we roll the very first one? Let's go to the Ace Cafe
Yeah, 'cause
now and then.
I can finish eating.
Yeah.
It's a great relief and a great privilege. It's been a long time coming from seeing this place a couple, 3 years ago. Sad old buildings in dire need of someone to look after them. It's a fantastic location, downtown, rail tracks for real, I-4 out there, perfect location. At long last it's here, and the mayor turning up in a vet cool as cucumbers. Basically, the place is where you get to meet like-minded. The place is all about motors, it's about speed, the heritage of it, the smell of it, how fast you're going to go next week at that race meeting, like-minded. So whether it's from you see late 60s, early 70s muscle cars, dream boats, through to bikes, BSAs, Triumphs, Harleys. We all love these motors, we love them. We love those smells, and this is the place where you'll find those who share that same interest. It's a home. It's a home for those who love speed.
That was pretty cool, huh? What a change! A lot of changes.
It's hard to believe, they did so much so quick when they did
Well, a lot of that stuff was shot a week and a half before they opened. So you can imagine how much hustling they had to do to get this place open.
And it's pretty crazy for 2 years you couldn't tell too much, and then in a week it was like
in 3
kaboom.
weeks, yeah. Steve come here and waved a magic wand or something like that.
There's 172 people running around here like little ants.
Or the magic wing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
So
but anyhow, you got to see a little bit about it. Now, Crystal is editing, we've got from 2015 to present, and what we're doing with it is this. Crystal's doing the year 2015, she's going to read it, and then when she's done with that, she's going to do 2016, and then 2017 to present. So we'll have 3 different 5-minute
Where's Crystal
segments.
tonight?
She has
smart,
a
she's
shoot.
staying home.
She had a shoot. Yeah, she had a shoot tonight.
So,
All right, so this is where Hank had to apologize to you, huh?
this is it.
All right.
Now, I gotta tell you, a guy named Frank Kalemko took us there. You were there the first time
Yep,
we went
yep.
there. And it's a great place. It's underneath the bridge. We took our bikes there. We sat at the bar and we ate. And I liked it so much that we went back.
It is an awesome place.
And it is an awesome place. And so,
Where was I during this event, Hank?
you were probably giving me, hey, I only got another 3 weeks and I'll have my house done. Another 3 weeks, I'll have my house done. It took you to get your house
Well,
done.
that was a lot of 3 weeks.
A lot of 3 weeks. So that's where you were.
Okay.
Now you remember?
Vaguely.
Vaguely, okay.
He was working on his house.
He was,
He
yeah.
was. He did a lot of work on his house.
And troubles in between.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, if your guys are ready, let's go see
Yeah.
DJ's Lounge.
Check it out.
This place is great.
This will be new for me.
I'm with Christy Gibson. And Christy is the general manager here at DJ's. Now, I got to tell you, I came here during Bike Week, and I fell in love with the place. So I wanted to come back and do a little filming here. So tell me a little of the history and what's going on here with DJ's.
DJ's Deck has been here. It's been DJ's since 2000. We're very family oriented. We are accessible by boat, by car, any way you want to come. Bike ride. Basically, you just order at the counter. Once you order, you have a seat, and our staff provides all the other service. We deliver the food, we refill the drinks, we provide anybody who wants to take their picture. We have a great sunset. It's just a full experience.
Kinds of food you have.
We are fried and grilled. We do steamed as well. We have anything from fried fish, grilled fish. We do wraps, salads, dinners. We have crab legs, oysters,
But
clams.
you get shrimp and everything else.
Shrimp,
So,
absolutely.
and I know because when I came in here, I sat. Now that's considered the bar.
That is
over
the
there?
bar. Mhm.
Okay, so we sat at the bar. If you sit at the bar, you make your order right there at the bar. And you can just sit down and eat. And then behind us, you got a whole bunch of tables back there.
Typically, you always have a seat. You always have a table available. Bike Week is one of our busiest weeks. It's
Yeah.
a full house. We do have a small dining room inside. Definitely doesn't have the view as outside does, but there's always seats available. Order in line, have a seat, and go from
Get your
there.
food. All right, directions. Now I'm going to start with directions coming from I-95. How would we get to your place from I-95?
I-95, you would want to take the Dunlawton exit.
Okay.
Then you're going to go east. You're going to follow that all the way till you get to the Dunlawton Bridge. You'd go over the bridge. At the light, you make a right, make another immediate right, and we are on the northeast side of the Dunlawton Bridge next to King Seafood, where all the big fishing boats are.
Okay, and if you're coming from the beach,
Coming from the beach, you're going to find Dunlawton Avenue. Turn on Dunlawton Avenue going west. At the light, you are not going to the bridge. You're going to veer off to your right down the access road, Right there at the end. We're right there on the northeast side, right next to King Seafood. Well, under the bridge is public parking.
That's public parking?
And then we do have parking also available on the property.
Okay.
But under the bridge is all public parking. There's people fishing off the dock, off the seawall, and some just walk over. A lot of people walk from their resorts, their hotels. We've got a lot of bike riders on the bicycles that'll come down, so.
It's relaxing. It's really neat. People can pull their boats up here, and now that's a marina behind us?
This is a retail market behind us.
Okay.
It's a shared property, but it's a commercial fishing dock. But we do have access for boaters to come in as well. There's always room, and this is the same place that the boats will come from the commercial fishing and they offload as well.
All right, I'm going to eat here tonight. What's the best thing I should get?
Oh, the fries are probably one of my favorite. You get a little bit of everything: fish, shrimp, scallops, deviled crab, clam strips, or the steam platter.
I'm a fried guy.
Then you want to go fried platter.
I'm going to go to fried platter. All right, well, I really appreciate it. Everybody, if you get a chance, you got to come over here. Now, if you get here for the sunset, you'll really enjoy that. But later at night, with the lights and everything, this is really a cool place. And I'm going to sit down, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to have the fried platter. So, you guys at home, I'll enjoy your meals. I'm going out to eat. By the way, don't forget, Cycle Fever TV, catch us.
Jumping, man. There we go. That's a little bit later.
Hey,
We'll
how'd you
do
get out
that.
of that fight? I don't know. Give me camera over here. I want to talk to Jeff.
Yeah, I don't see Sean, so you need to go over there.
Can you give me this camera? All right.
There you go. Look at
For
that.
everybody, this Jeffy?
Jeffy with 2 E's.
Okay, with 2 E's, so we might have spelled it wrong.
That's okay.
But Jeffy has been here at the Ace Cafe for a long time.
Yep, before it opened, about a year before it opened.
So I'm going to ask this question. I know you did something before you came here.
Yep.
You shocked the living hell out of me.
Well,
So what did you do?
all right. The reason
Look
everybody
at our home. There we go.
the reason everybody calls me Jeffy is because I was a famous rave DJ back in the 90s, up into the early 2000s. So I flew all over the country playing something called jungle music to a bunch of little kids and ravers and stuff, right? So I got paid a lot of money to fly out, got picked up in limos. I had CDs and everything for a little while, and but I knew it wouldn't last, and it didn't last. So I could play acoustic guitar, so I figured I'd start a country band, and that's what I do now. I play in a country band called Giddy Up Go. So I was always a country guy before I was ever a rave DJ, but
And we have some footage of you and your group. You play here quite often.
we do. We play old country, vintage country. We cut it off in 1979, so 1979 and before country, the real country.
And I see you brought in some strange singer, tall guy.
Oh, that was Steve. He's my boss.
Yeah, Steve.
He, pretty soon we'll get him to, we'll get him in the band, but he's still trying out a little bit right now.
Is he? All right, well, go.
He likes to sing songs, and see himself on stage.
Because I want. Mark's got a question, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll go there in just a second.
As soon as he finds it, why?
And
No, that's not why.
We're getting closer.
You're getting
That's
close
what
to
it
wide
takes.
shot.
There
You're
you
getting the whole thing. Of course, we had a few technical problems, like the storm knocked out our equipment. Wouldn't that be something?
Right?
So here we are.
Almost got the night off, didn't you?
No.
Hey, I even ordered wings, but I gotta tell you,
He's
they're great
got
wings.
He
man.
ordered
They were great
fish
wings.
and chips.
Maybe I should tell everybody what I actually do with the Ace.
That was our question.
Right.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Besides playing in the band, which we play here at Ace, of course, and everywhere else in town, I do all the graphic design. I'm the creative director here at Ace, so I make all the logos and make the menus and make everything look good and give it a feel and a vibe of, vintage Ace.
Well, we got something you can practice on with Ace Cafe and Cycle Fever.
Okay.
You can do all our graphics.
That's right.
How do you feel on that, John? Think you should do the graphics? He says you're in.
He can stay home. That's what he's thinking. He's thinking already.
No, he
I get a
can't
day
stay
off.
home. He's got to figure out the machine. But you know Steve how long?
I've known Steve for about 2 years almost now. A funny thing was, we have all the same friends, and we both are from Hard Rock. That was my previous job.
Yeah.
So his old job was Hard Rock too. We were on like an axis like this, at the same places, at the same people, and whatever. We know all the same people, but we were on the opposite ends. So, and we didn't realize that until I met him, and he's like, "How do I not know you?" And I'm like, "How do I not know you?" So,
And how does not anybody know Steve to start with? You know, I mean, he's Mr. Outgoing.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's so funny because I've heard his in the past and stuff like that, and but I just never knew him. I never bumped into him and shook his hand. So, and the funny thing was, when I did bump into him and shake his hand, he hired me. So,
And I got to tell you, he speaks very highly of you. 'Cause
Very good.
Every time I talk to him, he goes, "Man, I got the greatest guy going." And I say, "Who, me?" And he goes, "No, Jeffy." And I go, "Okay, no problem."
well, I'm fast at what I do, and everything looks good. So everybody seems happy. So.
When are you playing again here?
I think we're having, I think it might be the 21st. I can't really remember exact date. I may have to look on a calendar. But one day we're having like Jeeps and like, you know, like jacked up Jeeps and jacked up trucks and stuff. And it's like a kind of a country vehicle night here where everybody's coming in and bringing their jacked up trucks. So I think Giddy Up Go's going to play for that show. So,
Do me a favor, because Steve forgets to send me this stuff.
okay.
So
Calendar. I just got that today.
Right.
So it just came out today. That's why I'm not too familiar with it.
Okay, well,
but we'll
email it.
always be here because I booked the bands here too.
Okay.
So.
Oh, talking about that. Okay, and I talked to Steve about it.
Yeah.
And Mark talked to a couple bands. So can we go wide again?
Let's go wide.
There we go. Mark called me the other day, and Mark said, "We've got a couple local bands that want to come in and just play a couple sets, like on a Wednesday night or Thursday night."
Sure.
So I'm going to let Mark explain it a little bit, and then you can handle it if you want.
Well, we're just going to try to get these guys to come in, the local bands.
Yeah.
You probably know most of them.
Okay, I know everybody
Yeah,
almost.
so you probably know
in this
most
town,
of them.
pretty much.
But we just want to bring them in. We've been shooting videos with them for the last few years.
Right.
They've been helping us. We've been helping them. They
Let's
come
do
to
it.
our charity
I think we'll just
events.
do it.
Yep.
Yep, sounds good.
So-
And they come in, and then basically they look at it as a
We're gonna do everything for free for you guys. Put it that way.
Kill
We
it.
want to bring them in.
Let's just do
It
it.
gives them a little bit of time. They can show. They can make them a video.
Yeah.
They played at the Ace Cafe. It looks
Right.
good for them. Looks
Excellent.
good for you guys. You get free music and they
Right.
get free advertising. And
I approve.
we get
You're
something.
good.
Hope everybody likes to watch.
So what we'll do is he will get your email and send the stuff to you, and then you guys can
Yes,
tell us when.
I'll give him a card here right on camera.
Oh
Yeah.
no, on camera?
What I'm gonna do is I'll go out and I'll
I didn't
film
get
them.
one.
I'll film them.
I didn't get one. Thank you.
That's
Jeff.
my last one.
That's all
I'll
right,
film
I'll
them
get my
playing.
last
I'll bring it to you first.
But
You can get more made, you know. You guys have enough money to get the graphics.
Hey,
that's right.
Don't you know that Diner?
I do like it. I got to tell you one other thing. Since this is Moto TV, correct? Is this?
No, it's not Moto TV. They
What
threw us off the air. This is
Cycle Fever.
TV.
Fever.
That's okay.
I got it right.
I'll
Okay.
cut you off.
All right. Sorry. I wanted to say Cyclosphere. That's
Yeah.
right. I race motocross all my life. I eat, drink, and sleep motocross. I cannot get it out of my system. I'm too old to ride, but now that they have GoPros on the helmets, I feel like I'm riding again. So I could tell when somebody misses a gear and whatever. I beat the announcers on everything. Oh, he missed a gear, and they go, he just missed a gear. Yeah, and I said, man, I should have been a motocross announcer.
No,
There you go.
Me and Ralph Shaheen, I'm better than him.
Now I'm going to tell you a story. I used to flat track and TT and do enduros. I only motocrossed once. Broke my foot.
I broke this arm twice right here.
Ran right
in
first
6
race.
Damn.
Hank, what year was that?
It was back in BC.
Roger DeCoster days.
It was back in the 70s.
Right.
Yeah, we had motocross bikes then.
Now, what
Brock
kind of bikes
Glover.
did you race?
Pardon?
What kind of bikes?
You name it. I had Rickmans, I had Osas, I had Kawasaki's, I had Harleys.
With this much travel.
Yeah. No travel.
But, and then now I ride around on a Harley chocolate.
No, it's a Harley guy. He's semi-Harley and Kawasaki. I ride the Triumph. Sean rides a what's it called? A Honda.
Well, my old,
Valkyrie.
my old bike was a CB350 1971, but I loved that thing. It had 6,000 original.
I had that same bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
What year?
I think it was like, well,
mine was-
I bought it off Sean.
Oh, yeah.
No, you lost it off of Sean.
No, that's another motor.
Mine was Derby Green Metallic, the
Yeah.
only year they ever made that color.
Yeah.
And it was immaculate. Like, it looked like I rolled off the showroom, except when I go down and ride with everybody, they just blow me away. 'Cause I'm like,
That's a classic.
yeah, looked really good, but I needed something fast.
Yeah.
So now I got a chopper with a big Paco front end. And, yeah.
Well, we'll have to get
King
some
and
It
Queen
takes a
seat.
street corner to turn it, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm getting good at it.
Oh, are you
I can
good?
do a U-turn. Just got to plan ahead. That's all. Oh, wait, I'm going to make a turn in about a mile. Let's start. Right. It's not that far. I chickened out and got the shorter front end that I was
Well,
expecting.
we ought to get your bike on Cycle Fever TV. What
We'll
do
do
you
that. Now I'll ride it here next Thursday and we'll do
I'll
it.
tell you something I'd like to do.
What?
And we're going to put you and Mark in charge of this. I always put other people in charge of stuff. We want to do the bike of the week. In other words, we want people to bring their
Okay.
bikes in. We'll film them, put them up on the air, and let people vote on them.
Oh, good. I'll win that one. Let's do it.
Okay, but you can only win once a month.
Oh, all right.
All right, you can't win every time.
All right.
But we'll put you in charge of it.
Okay.
See, you're the graphics guy. You can make up the graphic sign.
Right.
We'll tell everybody. We'll tell them what time we're going to film.
Okay.
And Thursday night is bike night.
Right.
We'll go out in that parking lot. And we'll shoot as many bikes as we can.
I think that's
and
a
we'll
good
put,
idea.
What do you think? 5 or 10 up at a time?
Yeah,
I think that sounds good.
we let everybody vote on it.
Yeah, but put 5 bikes at a time up.
What's the winner get?
Yeah.
I
We'll
got a
figure that
nickel
out.
here.
They can have
Free
a
coffee.
Drink, a drink out of that trophy.
Right.
They can get their picture with a trophy. Don't be giving our trophy away.
I said a drink.
No, well, that's up to John.
It could be on
That's John's
Cycle
trophy.
Fever. That's all.
Yeah,
That's good
they
enough.
will be on Cycle Fever.
Okay,
We'll
good.
put them up. They talk about. their
Everybody
bike.
likes to be a movie star.
Yeah,
We'll
well,
give them a feature of their bike on it or something.
Yeah,
Right.
sounds good to me.
Maybe one of your wings.
I got
Oh, you
one
already
left.
ate
I'm saving it, man.
We got to get ready for our next segment.
Okay.
And our next segment is Teach McNeil. Remember him?
I remember him.
Guy was awesome.
I got to tell you, the guy, he had a stock BMW, and the stuff that he did was unbelievable.
Now, I got to know. Do you show the scene where he rides the bike right off the parking lot, right onto the road,
Yes.
and just takes
Yeah, I
off?
got your footage on
And then he
that.
came back on a wheelie.
Well, don't tell him that.
I also got the 2 cans he smashed in slow motion.
Yeah.
Yep. So, if my man's ready over there,
Hey, let's
you got
roll.
Teach ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's bring up Teach.
So you don't get out of the way and then you get ran over. But like I said, keep in mind, this is a very guaranteed show. If you want some awesome we haven't even started and he's already got a huge smile on his face. So I'm pretty sure. And he'll be this is one of the systems as they just take off, no need to just get all in the gas right there. And he's taking off, letting this machine get himself away. Now, you see what's on there, bring it on to bring that back a little bit here. Now, I'm sure everybody sees people holding on with the beat and all over the place. He takes a slow speed maneuver. So that way the people on yellow we split it down. We land on the beach. You can see that he's in a combination of rear brake, clutch, and throttle. at Teach McNeil. BMW all over again. That's the way. Not a little side. You can never figure out why he's got that little rubber on his shoe. As he takes flying back off to the far end. And diving it right back in. Bring it around, throw it off, wave it a little bit. It is pretty hot out here, Teach. Cooling down a little bit. I'm not sure if he's actually stuck or... I'm not sure if he's stuck. That's why you gotta put your hands in. Yes, it was. Are you not entertained? That's what the Summer Power Motorcycle. Teach coming in now with us. He's rolling. Ow! I have to say, I'm pretty impressed, Teach. You gonna do one more? He's gonna make sure he's on his game. Ooh. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed, Teach. On 2 wheels. He's gonna come back in. See it one more time. You guys put some hands together. You know, I wish I could give you credit for that piece, but I think I'm gonna honestly give it to this beautiful little girl right here. I'm gonna help him out and see if we can roll out this sound off this battle over there. What does that mean here? Whoa! Right there, and he's in the gap. Running around with the regular low. He takes the left hand down this show. So that means you've only got a couple more opportunities to get those photos and tag it at Teach McNeil. And you've only got a couple more seconds to get loud and leave a lasting impression. So Orlando, help me out. Put those hands together, make some noise. Chris Teach McNeil sliding all over the place. Jumping back there, back on the gas. Right to the middle, up on that front tire, rolling down. Look at that huge 180 stoppie. Right back down one more time. Watch your toes, kid. We're coming around fast right here. Teach get that extension. Ready for the machine. Nice and easy. He's going right back down. And he's going to start crawling all over this machine. It's right, yeah, it's right. He's going back around. The line right back down to the seat where he brings moving along. He's still flying around. Ladies and gentlemen, for the final time this weekend, put your hands together for Factory BMW's Chris Teach McNeil.
Hey, Sean's back.
Hey guys, that's pretty fun.
I thought he was
the other
trying
guy
to.
would look better.
I thought he was trying to get his hair longer or
Well,
something over there, man.
here's the thing, everybody goes,
Extensions?
Sean, everybody goes, Sean, how come when there's a guest you disappear? Because I can go get a drink. So this one, I was able to get 2 drinks. I was at the bar for a while. I just wait. I sit back there at the bar. See the bar back there? And
Right
then
behind him.
I just wait for them to start waving their hands like, time to come back. I go, all right, good to
5
go.
seconds, Sean.
So that's my drink time. But anyways, that was Chris Teach McNeil.
Tell him what
And-
he teaches.
And his name is Teach. Well, they call his nickname's Teach because he teaches Latin. So how's that? Pretty cool, huh? So you don't find too many BMW stunt riders, I think, that teach Latin. So that's pretty cool. He was a great guy. Had a great interview with him.
I will put the interview
We'll
up.
get that on another time. But yeah, he was a really nice guy. He's got, I don't know if at the end you see his little kid out there with him and his wife and the whole crew. So yeah, so Teach, thanks for the interview, and we'll get that up for you. So with that, we're gonna go and
Didn't you used to teach Latin?
yeah, Jay. Weren't you a student in Latin class, Jay? It was all Greek to you, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. So our next ride.
Wait a minute, before you go into that, I want you to know that JD was talking about an old bike that you gave him. I said, the one that you lost?
Wait. He said I gave him or I loaned him?
He
There's
gave you a
difference.
bike.
No, I loaned him a bike and it never came back. I never gave a bike.
His word was gave.
Yeah, that's right.
And he corrected me to say it too.
And then I hear, and when I ask what happened to it, that's another story.
I said it was a sensitive subject.
Oh boy. So we'll have to do a whole show on that.
On just
so I
that
can-
bike.
So I can finally find out what happened to my bike, my CBR. Oh boy. So you were out on a ride. You had an event.
It wasn't really a ride. It was the first time ever at the Foxhead Lounge. We did for Carol Ann. She was a Seminole County police officer. She had a couple of strokes. They didn't know why, and they were doing a bunch of tests. So they did a run for her, but it was so hot. So instead of doing a run, they just did an in-house poker run. They just set up different stations in there, and
How nice is that?
yeah, it was great. They had about 250, 300 bikes show up. A bunch of cars came by. We had good music, so it was a good event. Let's go ahead and check it out, because it's better to watch it than to talk about it. Hey, this is Mark with Cycle Fever TV. I'm back out here at Foxhead with Loretta. She's one of my favorite people to interview because she's more nervous than I am. Real quick, I'm just going to get Loretta to tell us about the bar, tell us where it's at, and then we're going to go into what we got going over here.
Hi, we're in beautiful downtown Osteen. We've been here since 1973. Come and visit us. 1979, sorry about that. Come visit us, and we're here for Carlina today, who is one of our favorite people, and we just love her. So it's been an awesome day for Carlina. We're so grateful for the turnout.
Now, for the reason we're here, Carlina, if you can, just tell us a little bit about yourself, what you did before we got to where we are today, and what's going on today for you.
Okay, well, I'm Carlina, of course, and tany you, Loretta, for a little introduction. I'm a Sanford police officer. I've had 3 strokes, one on February 8th, the 14th, and the 15th. The turnout here has been awesome. Loretta spearheaded this along with Joey and Carol Truhan here, and I'm just so grateful for everything everybody's doing.
All right, again, Carol is who put this whole ride together. Carol, if you can, just tell us about what it takes to put one of these rides together.
Well, I had a lot of help from Loretta, so it made it really easy. There's no problem with the backing. She backs the blue. She's very supportive in the community.
About how many bikes do you think showed up today? Did you guys try to get a count yet?
We have a lot of cars since it wasn't really a ride. It was a ride here and in-house poker run, which I don't think has ever been done here.
I'd say over 100, 150 bikes.
I'd say, yeah.
But yes, anytime you can come out, we try to do a lot of help the community as much as possible. And like I said, Carlina and Carol both are one of our favorites. So we're grateful for the turnout today. I think it's been successful.
It's also free barbecue. What day of the month?
First Sunday of every month is free barbecue. The last Sunday of the month we have a fish fry.
All right.
We have entertainment every weekend.
All right, Carlina, most important of all, I want you to give me a website. Do you guys have a GoFundMe page or anything like that? Just give us any information you can, because when we put this up on screen, we'll put that information on the bottom so we can get it out to everybody.
I do have a GoFundMe, and I'll make sure you get that flyer. Carol knows more about the GoFundMe.
Yeah, I'll send you a copy. I have it written.
All right, so they'll get me the link. We'll put it up on our page, and then we'll also put it up on our link for funding people. Again, this is Cycle Fever TV. I'm out here with Loretta, Carolina, and Carol. I was trying to put them together. That's your fault, Hank.
Cycle TV Run.
Cycle Fever.
Cycle Fever Run.
All right, that's all right. See, we're equal now. We're
I'm
favorite.
glad you're going to edit that.
All right. Again, thanks a lot, Loretta. Thanks, Foxhead. We'll see you guys next time on Cycle Fever TV.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you very much. All right.
Hey.
So they had, I think, 350, 400 bikes on that ride.
Wow.
I know
That's
in that
a lot.
yeah, in the conversation, I kind of get cut off there because the car goes by, so you don't really get to hear what she said. But it was 300 bikes, I think. It was a good ride. The one girl, the Carolyn, is that the ride was for. She has been on probably 100 rides or more for other people. She's one of the police escort bikes. She helped, she was one of the people that helped with all the fundraisers. So it was great that everybody come out to
Big
help
step
her.
for her, yeah.
When she needed it. That was a good thing.
That is good. Wow. That's a lot more bikes than I thought, man. That's a lot. Good.
They filled up the parking lot, and the best thing about that is the first time in-house poker run was really good because they got to auction all day long. Instead of trying to auction at the end of the day, everybody's tired and hot from riding. The band played in between a few songs. They'd auction. The band would play a few songs. So it worked out really good, I think.
Great. Good. I'm glad everybody turned out for someone. It turns out for everybody else.
Yeah.
But again,
What a great
like
cause.
we say, the bikers do it. So
Yeah.
hats off. All right. So
Hank, I guess Sean's telling me we got some rides coming up, and you're going to tell me about them. At
Rides
least
and
a couple
events.
of them, anyway.
Yeah, I'll give you one. Let me put my glasses on. And Sean wrote it in small print.
that's right.
On Saturday,
Testing 'em.
which is this Saturday, all right? Gone Hog Wild, the 17th annual party, bike and car show brought to you by Hot Rod Robert and Jason Paul Michaels. It's going to be from 1 to 5. It's on 37th Street in Orlando. And if you want to go and bring something there, call Crystal 407-423-0346. And I will put this up on our website.
But not our Crystal. Don't call us Crystal because she's gonna say I have no idea.
Well, this Crystal spells her name differently.
That's right. Call their Crystal.
Call
so
her
that
Crystal.
should be okay.
So anyhow, that's what I got. Who's got the next ride?
All right. Well, I have the 6th annual Shake the Lake Poker Run and Party for Josh. We talked about this before.
This is a great event.
Josh is just our soldiers helpers. That's what Josh stands for. So Josh isn't, we're not riding for a person, but it's just our soldiers helpers. And what they do is they ship care packages all around to the soldiers all around the world.
Yep.
So
That's a great event.
Yeah, that's a great event, a great cause, and that's from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and that's it's at 4316 West State Road 436 in Sanford. So if you need info, just go www.justoursoldiershelpers.org. Again, justoursoldiershelpers.com.
And what you
dot
can
org.
I'll put that up on the
I'm sorry,
website.
.org.
And I'll put that up on the website.
Yep, and then we'll put that right there. So we'll get that on there. All right.
Give me that sheet so I don't lose
So we'll get that so that John can figure it out and take care of us like he always does. Jay, what do you got?
Not only Sean, would you teach me Greek?
Yes.
Yeah, he also taught me how to read, so bear with me my best assumption. It's in Sean's handwriting, so I'm going to try my best on this, okay?
Wait. So everybody's starting to see what's going on here, right? That if it's in my handwriting, I'm the one doing all the writing around here. So there we go. So JD's bitching about reading. Maybe he needs to do a little writing.
Maybe come set up earlier.
Give me a break, all right?
You know, I get a kick out of JD before he goes on. What time do we go on?
7:30.
Usually 7:30. JD shows up at 7:20.
Yeah, and then he goes straight to the bar. And
Right. And then he eats and he drinks.
Yeah.
And then he gives you a rash about writing.
I know.
Oh, that's awful.
What do you expect from the guy that lost your motorcycle?
Lost the motorcycle.
That's a story for another day. But, all right, JD, you're up.
Here we go. Saturday, June 3rd, is Stormy Hill Harley Davidson. It's their 15-year anniversary party. It should be a lot of fun. The first 500 people to register will win a 500cc Harley Davidson. It's a street bike. For more details, contact Stormy Hill Harley Davidson at 352-243-7111. The address again is 2480 South Highway 27, Claremont, Florida. Show up, it should be a great event.
And I got to put my glasses on too, Hank. So.
All right.
All right, I got
I hope I passed that audition, Sean.
You did a good job.
this Saturday. Bruce Rossmeyer, Daytona Harley Davidson is going to do their biker breakfast. That's at 10 a.m. in the morning. Come out, get some breakfast, and go for a ride at 1637 North US Highway 1 in Ormond Beach. You can contact him, Rossmeyer, at M. Rossmeyer at HarleyDavidson.com. That's easy. Also, on June 4th, we have a Customer Appreciation Day at the Oasis Lounge in Sorrento, Florida. At the Oasis Lounge, Chuck is the owner of that bar. Chuck does a good job with music on the weekends. It's one of my favorite places to go on the weekend. On the 2nd, we got Barfly at Castleberry's, and we got Lauren Mitchell. If you guys remember Lauren Mitchell, the old blues singer, she is actually going to be playing at the Alley in Sanford, believe it or not. So check that out. So that's it, man.
All right.
A lot of fun.
That's it for the rides. All right. Anybody got any shout outs this week?
I got one. I got a couple.
All right.
Want me to start?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to put my glasses down because I wrote this. So if I can't read it, I'm in deep doo-doo. First of all, my first shout out, Chris Teach McNeil. Great show you put on. BMW should be very proud of you. I had a blast watching you. I know that Hank Stone got some great shots. The drone. We own a drone, not a helicopter. The drone and Sean. And I got to say this. Sean sat kneeling down. Next day he couldn't go to work because his behind hurt.
Oh my gosh, you killed me. Killed me. I'm getting old.
He is. Then my next one, I want to thank Christy Gibson from DJ's Deck. She treated us royally, and I got to tell you, I'm going to take my wife and I'm going to go back there and we're going to have a nice dinner at the Sunset. And I'm going to invite everybody in the crew if they want to go, including Hank, who will tell me that yes, they now have a Sunset over there on the East Coast.
Now he knows where to go for one.
Oh, I'll tell you what, we made his day when the sun set and the birds flew by. It was really neat. And my last one is to a guy named Rick Floor. And Rick we have interviewed here on the show. He's putting on the 4th annual Greek run on June 11th. We'll be posting it up on our website. I know I'm going, Sean's going, I think John's going to go. Are you going? And then even JD might go.
You know what? I passed Rick on the highway.
You told me that today?
2 days ago.
Was it 2 days ago?
Might have been yesterday. Wasn't today.
I'm one day long.
He was riding down I-4 here, and so I was driving in the car, so he didn't recognize you. So I give him the thumbs up, peace sign. So hopefully you'll remember the guy that gave him the thumbs up on.
He's probably telling a story about some guy that was hitting off on the highway.
I run him off the road.
The guy didn't even know how to flick me off right. He used his thumb.
Oh yeah.
But he's a nice guy too. He's a real nice guy. Well, I've got a couple of shout outs. Mine are pretty much going to go to our members that aren't here tonight. So Carol Lee, we're looking forward to seeing you real soon. So I hope you're having a great time on your vacation. Crystal, we missed you tonight. I know you had another shoot going, so I hope it went well, but we want to see you back here soon too because we're running around like crazy with our heads cut off. Gil was on vacation. He's always on vacation.
I'll tell you what, Philadelphia.
We might as well have him an out-of-state reporter for that guy. So Gil, hope to see you soon. And then I would like to do a shout out because I have both of my daughters home, Lydia and Elise. Lydia's home from college. Elise is getting ready to go to college.
Yep.
So we're having a little family time before we head out. So I love you guys, of course my wife and everybody else. But so that's my shout out for this week. How about you guys? Anybody?
Go ahead, JD.
You go first.
I'm giving JD a hard time. You guys don't know. So I want to give a shout out first of all to Hunter and Steve because I'm glad to see these guys back together. I'm going to go shoot for them tomorrow. I keep pushing their name Barfly because Steve was gone for a while, and I'm glad to see him back. Yeah, he went up there and was doing some record gigs and decided he wanted to come back and be with the guys, and I'm so happy they did. I also want to give a big shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy has come to work with me lately and has helped me so much at work, and I know he's watched tonight. Jimmy, thank you very much. You've done a good job for me at work. And then this is a little odd one. This guy's name is Stain Kimpora. He's been here from Africa for the last 5 years, working with me at work, and he just got his degree to be a minister.
Wow.
And he's leaving to go back to Africa to start his own church and his own hospital. And I want to say, Stain, congratulations and good luck, man. You did a good job. That's it.
That's it. Throw it over to JD. Let's see what this is.
Well, these guys aren't motorcycle people, but we're going to turn them into
That's
motorcycle
fine.
people. LA Fitness, some guys I work out with, manager over there, Diego. He's going to be giving us some possibilities, some passes towards the free workouts that we can raffle off.
There we go.
To all our biker friends to stay healthy. And JC, who's also a fitness trainer over there. My shout outs to those guys.
All right, very good.
Well, I'll tell you what. When the minute that Mark goes over there and works out, I'm going with Mark. We'll bring our own wings, right?
I work out good.
I was curling wings earlier.
Yeah. So that almost brings us to a close here.
Yep, almost. That's it. It's sponsor time, guys.
Yep.
Who wants to lead us off with the sponsors?
Let's see. Who's the first one? Isn't that Mark's guy?
That's Mark there. I know.
That's not the Ace Magic Cam, it's the AEE Magic Cam. No, I know, I'm joking with you. No, we're talking about the Ace Cafe.
You screwed me up. I was going like, what?
If you guys watch the show, you'll know they kept giving me a hard time about saying Ace Magic Cam. So I was just throwing that in there. But anyways, we're talking about the Ace Cafe, man. The place is open. We're here. We're live every Thursday. You got to come out and see us. Don't just watch us. Come out and see us. We're going to start bringing some bands out here. We got the okay. Get some music playing. And just can't wait. So much going to happen at the Ace.
Yep, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. All right.
Well, I got J. Myers Insurance, and J. Myers Insurance has insured everything I own now. So, girls, thank you so much. Gave me a fairly good price on everything, including the TriCaster.
Yep.
So, we'll see what happens on that.
Yeah, insured our equipment there, so thank you on that. Michael Dulce, the AEE Magic Cam. So how many times we talk about that?
The Ace Magic
The
Cam?
Ace AEE Magic Cam. But again, you guys see the footage that we do on our bikes. That's what we shoot with. We have we mount them front, back. Mark will put them on his helmet. They're all sorts of, and not only that, Mark takes them out when we do bands.
Yep.
We put them up around the stages. They do a great little job, don't they?
They do good sound, good picture. And what I like most about the AE cams, again, I can't stress this enough, is you can zoom in. You don't have to just sit there and have that one picture, or just the one like a GoPro where you're just looking at one.
Yep.
You can zoom in and get actually something on there, you know?
Yep. So that's it. So, Jay, who you got?
Don't we have USA payroll?
There we go.
Yeah. We're getting toward the end of the show. Whenever we get toward the end of the show, I see always a little tear that comes from Hank's eye.
No, those are the tears going on to the show.
Those are the ones that are drying up.
I'm gonna have to bring some Kleenex here.
Yes. Bring the whole box.
Yeah, stop
Now,
your crying, Hank.
I do want to say this. Now, for most of you, this is going to be a delayed broadcast because, like I said, the storm knocked us off, and we had problems getting up on the internet, so we're recording this. I will have it up later tonight, and I'll let everybody know where to go and everything.
We know how to adapt.
We do. Now, the other thing I want to say is Thursday night is bike night at the Ace Cafe, and 2 nights in a row on Thursday it's rained. So it's really put a little damper into it. Now, tomorrow night they're going to have band night, BAN night, and then they're having something else, and I sent you the calendar, but you didn't.
It's on my phone.
That's good.
Are they going to bring custom bands in? Is that what
Yeah.
they're doing? That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, man. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Did you say we know how to adapt? Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Can I come bring one of those magic cams and film, when you guys are having problems behind the scenes and see how
I don't know
well
how-
we adapt? I think this
It would be interesting.
I don't know how you would film it over there.
We're supposed to be telling the truth, right?
Yeah.
Can you run a magic
We're
cam?
Hank is pacing back and forth.
I sat in that chair and cried.
Poor John had that's it. John had a rough one today. So, one other thing before we end it, anybody that's interested in sponsorship, either on the van, on the show, on our website, contact us. We have a lot of sponsorship options going on for Cycle Fever TV. Mark and I need new shoes. So anything helps, right, Mark?
I need a shirt that matches theirs.
And maybe if you're not going to be a sponsor, they can maybe possibly give us some things to raffle off.
Listen, if you want us to show something, talk about something, raffle something off, just just let us know. And as always, let us know about rides and events, because we'll talk about those.
Yep.
We're more than happy. That's what we're about. And then I just wanted to, Mark and Dad do a great putting stuff up on Facebook and YouTube, and I mean, they bust their butts, and JD and I are like slackers. But when you guys go on there,
You don't
please
have to
like it.
broadcast that so much.
I think they know it. but please like it, and not
And
only like
share.
it, if you could share it for us, that'd be
Share it
fantastic.
twice.
And can you guys do
shares. We need a lot of shares.
I'm gonna do a little talk about this if you don't mind. Hank every day of the week wants me to get rid of my flip phone because I don't watch the show that much because my phone doesn't watch the show.
No, you keep the flip phone. Just get a computer.
So hang on one second. So what I'm going to ask people to please share us on, at least for me, because then he gets on my case, and we need to build viewership.
So if you
and the black tape is starting to run off. So I'm gonna need some more black tape. So black tape can be expensive, like what, $2 a roll, and
I'll get you some.
well, what I'm hoping maybe we get another sponsor so we can afford a little more tape.
So I guess what that is it's a charity share.
Yeah, share.
You're giving charity for
We're gonna have a
JD.
GoFundMe
Yeah,
share,
page.
so
If you don't want to
Go fund
sponsor
my-
us,
go fund my-
it's a roll of black tape will work.
All right, well, it's about time.
It's
So
that time.
it's
We've had a
Seriously,
long
we do
night.
appreciate you guys.
Long night. Yeah, we thank you guys, and,
Yep.
and thanks for those of you that do watch and send it out and share it. So
Share
everybody-
it, share everything.
Yeah, please share.
It's that time, guys. So join the adventure
And enjoy the ride.
All right, everybody. See you next week.
Cheers. Every time I'm editing, Jay calls me in the middle of an edit.
Look, we're on.
Something's going on.
We're on as it's rolling. Hey,
Hey,
peace out, everybody.
Peace out,
We'll see you
everybody.
later.
Hey.